This is going to be in my membership. Also, so just so y'all know, we're going to create a quick crystal grid. We got pop-up later. We have Gimme a number 1, Crystal number 2, Slade number 3, Starlight number 4, Renee 5, and Net number 6. 14, 14, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45 is the pop-up price today, Juneteenth. We're going to get that energy and create with it like everybody else doing. Let's put that up here on the big board. All right. 6, 19, 25. Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Everybody barbecuing. Everybody barbecuing. All right. Everybody barbecuing. All right. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. That was my Spotify, Kem Arts, and music and affirmations. I got to do that with a Sharpie because it keeps scrubbing off. So I'm going to go ahead and erase it. But you can find me on Spotify, Linktree, Kem Arts, and then www.kemarts.org website. But I'm going to do this for the membership. All right. My nose itching. So it will be in the membership for y'all to go back over. All right. 6/19 Juneteenth. Today pop-up is 14, 14, 25, 25, 35, 35, 45, 45. Juneteenth. You know what that means. If not, look it up. If y'all don't know what that means. And for the collective Sunday candle, we have me, Dr. C, and Dawn for the roll opener, money blocks, positive ideas, protection, and wax reading for $50 Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. On Sunday, you got to the 21st at midnight to pay for that $50 candle and wax reading if y'all want that. It's gonna be live like the other candles, and it's over in the playlist like the other. It's gonna be in the playlist like the other candles. Let me get down in the bottom before we make this crystal grid. If y'all never know what a crystal grid is, you're gonna learn today. Damn it! I've done these for years, right? Ever since I've been introduced to crystals. 12:31 on the clock. Okay, you can separate it or you can do it as one. Hold on, let me get my stuff down in the chat. So this is gonna be quick, y'all. This is gonna be quick. Okay, this is gonna be quick because I'm dusting and cleaning shit off. It's so fucking dusty up in here with all my incense. I started cleaning, me and my daughter, wiping down the cabinets. Boy, that's too much. I got tired. Y'all, look, I said this was so funny. She was wiping one cabinet. I was wiping one cabinet, right? I said, oh, I need to wipe these cabinets. The zap went off. I said, damn. And then I go and say, damn, this too much. Wiping these damn candles, I need to stop. And then the zap went off again. Then the zap went off again. I said, see there? Y'all, what did I do? Go and put that goddamn wipe up? Because Spirit said, yep, you need to put that shit down. I can't even make the shit up, y'all. I can't even make the shit up. The damn zapper went off on me up in here cleaning the cabinets, y'all, with the fucking wipes. I was cracking up. I put that wipe down so quick. I was like, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. So there you go. I'm at the chat down there at the bottom. You want to pay for pop-up, you can. We got 6 on the list already. Let's get to it. First of all, I like, and these things, they're dusty as fuck. Let me get the red one. I like these. These are what I use a lot of these to sunbathe my crystals. When I want to put them outside, I dump them on these. I got all kind. I got gold, a silver, yellow. I used to have a blue one and I got rid of it. See, there they go right there because they being sunbathed, right? So I put them, all my crystals on, I go around the whole house collecting all my crystals and I put them out in the sun. And it's easier because I don't have to keep making them little small trips like this. Like even, I got these, I can go just sit these out in the sun. Like if they're in something like this, sometime I'll leave them. But I got so many, you know, big ones that I gotta carry them on something. So those are good. You can find these at Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, wherever they sell these little decorative things. This one's from, hell, I don't even know. They just say holiday time, and they change them. They change the colors. So that's how you make a crystal grid. If you want a big one, if you want a little one, you can do it from something else. But I can just go sit this outside and let it get some sun and charge that way. Remember, you want to always charge up your crystals, even if you sage them. And I sage damn near every day around my crystals, right? So that's just so y'all know. But I really want this, depending on where I want the center to be, what I want in the center depends on which one I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna use this one. This one dusty as fuck. Hold up, y'all. Let me go rinse these bitches off. Cause I had them stacked. I had all three of them stacked on top of this. I had them like that. So let me go. I'm gonna use the gold just for purposes of the summer. So I'm dusting it. I'm gonna go clean this off. Screw them on the silver one and clean this off so I can start fresh. All right. Rinse that off, kind of keep them clean. And when I don't want the grid no more, I just stack these up with each other. This is how you bring positive energy in, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever worked with crystal grids before. They the bomb diggity. They are the bomb diggity, okay? Let me tell you. I mean the bomb diggity. I'm gonna get my pyramid over here because I want that. Okay, because I'm gonna show you different things you can do with what I do with mine. So I got my little pyramid I keep in the kitchen. All right, in the kitchen area. I got those all around. All right, there, we got a clean slate. All right, we got a clean slate, right? Pretend like they've been charged. I said love, money, and protection because that's usually what everybody wants, right? Oh shit, one more. Hold up, I washed this off too. So depending on how big I want it, this is a crystal grid too, right? That's a crystal grid too. And I did that one like for protection, right? There's my selenite, because you know they keep everything clean, right? So if this is a protection grid, this is shungite and black tumbling, right? And then you take the little points and you put them in between like that. Now I can put this under my bed. There, that's simple. That's a protection grid, crystal grid with the points of quartz crystals, shungite, and black tourmaline, and then selenite. So I never have to charge. I never have to do anything to this because this is self-charging. That's self-charging. These are, but I still charge them in the sun. So that's always sits over there. It sits behind my thing here. So that's always one I use in the living area. That's it, y'all. That's protection right there. That's it. It's so small, you can go by the bed. It can go under the bed. All right, you can put them under your bed if you don't have it closed off on the sides and stuff. You put it under your bed where you sleep. Even this, under the bed where you sleep. Whatever type of healing you want, whatever type of healing you need, you can change the crystals to align with that. But like I said, this is perfect for the bed, under the bed. This is perfect for stuff, because I got so much shit over here. I got goosebumps that I need something small. I can't put this on the desk because it's too fucking big. All right, but it can go under the desk. So that's that one, right? That was a quick protection one. Love, okay. So you want to buy those points. I got them all up. I got them all up in here, y'all, somewhere. They scattered out. You want a lot of, yeah, see, you want a lot of points, see? And I'm telling you, I got them because look, they're in all these bowls, so I don't have to work. If I skip saging, they're already in here. So they're already in there, right? Did this fall off somewhere? Okay, there's another one. So I always put my points. I gotta go find them because, oop, there one falling. I go find my points because when you make a grid, you want those, right? You want the points. Let me get this one down here. So get out all your points. See, I even got them in here. So if I skip saging, I got points everywhere to keep my crystals charged. All right, so now this is, I want to put them like I'm spacing them out because the inside is going to be the crystal that I'm going to be working with, right? And this is the sun. So this is summer. Oh, I got the goose. Boy, spirit is on me today. The Holy Spirit, Mother God, Father God, Son. And so depending on what I want to deal with now, we just did the protection one, see? I ain't lying about the points. You see them. I ain't took them off. That's why I said you need a lot of those if you're going to work with grids, if you want them to do like this. All right. So that's proof that I'm not taking them off of there and putting them on there. I actually have the points. Okay. I actually have the points. Now, I think that's too many. I'm going to throw that one in there. So, okay, I'm going to use this one. This one sits in the kitchen. Rose quartz and aventurine for money, or malachite or emerald. Aventurine is a little bit cheaper. Buying a lot of emeralds I don't know what they cost this day. I have some, but they're in the back. Or you can get malachite. So I could do malachite. This is love and money. Look at that. There. And I even got some tumbling up in there for protection. So protection, love, and money. These Kanite blue, Kanite black, automatic clean. You never have to sage this bowl because it's automatically doing it. With quartz in there, blue Kanite, black Kanite. I don't have to do nothing, but I do. I do all my crystals regardless. That's why I tell y'all, I don't stop my practice just because they say, you don't have to clean the crystal. You don't have to charge the crystal. No, everything gets charged and cleaned with mine. I don't care, okay? So this is a love and money, so let's go. I think I got one more pink. So this will be, let me take that one away. And now, boom. Well, boom. Look at there. So you want every other with a quart, right? Every other with a quart. Let's do that. That's really green. I like that one. So that's really green. So look, 3 rose quartz, 2 green aventurines, 1 green malachite. Or I can do all green aventurine and rose quartz. Can y'all see that? And now, whatever I want my centerpiece to be, selenite, black tourmaline, or citrine, because this is the sun. So I put citrine in there. And then it can go under my bed, or it can go on a table somewhere in the living room so it floats, the energy transfers around the house. Right? Sometimes I used to put it on my bathroom counter because that was the longest place and nobody touched it. But that was at my old place, because I never had a lot of cabinet room. So whenever I wanted to do a grid, I would leave it out for a minute. You can do one for healing. You can do one for when you're sick, right? So this is aventurine. This representing the sun because it's yellow, citrine, right? Boom. Or like I said, boom, selenite tower. Or boom, black tourmaline. Black tourmaline, right? So now, or I could still take one of my little obelisks, ones, and put it there, right? I got them throughout, so it doesn't matter. Or I can take the quartz and let it be the centerpiece, the focal point. Or I got a heart rose quartz, I can centerpiece that and still put little crystals around it. You have to have the chips though, right? You have to have, and I can put this under my bed. Money and love is Tantra. Okay? Look at there. Look at that. Look at goddess work. Okay? That's love and money. That's the heart chakra. All this is the heart chakra. And quartz, the crown. Cleaning your energetic energy while you sleep, right? While you sleep. Okay, now let's take this off. That's why I say you gotta have the points. I've accumulated, these so old, I've accumulated these when I used to get all my crystals, right? Or you can do, I got a yoni egg, right? I can do the yoni egg in the middle. If you want the yoni, if you want to sit on your womb, you know, put the egg there. Represents creation, right? The mother. So boom. Anything you want to put there, you can, right? It depends on what you're needing it for. Now, so we did love and money. I mean, we did protection. This love and money. Now let me show you the chakras. So take them off. Where's my, I'm trying to find my amethyst or my quartz. They all scattered out. I don't even know where it's at, y'all. I think it's in a bowl back there. We're going to have to use a quartz. I could have sworn I had one up here somewhere. Okay. I want to use purple. That's what I really want to use, but I don't think I'm going to have it right here. Unless I go back there and get it. All right, so let's go. Crown, right? I'm going to use this. I'm going to go with the crown quartz. Even though it is by 2 quartz, who cares? We need 7 for the chakras, right? Quartz, blue lapis, throat chakra, blue lace agate, heart chakra. You can do the green. You can pick a color, the aventurine, the malachite, the emerald, or the rose quartz. We're going to go with the malachite. Then we're going to do with the sun. I don't want to use my big one, so I'm going to go with my little thing and get my little citrines or yellow aventurine. Long as it's a yellow crystal, all of these are the sun, right? Something, I had a bumblebee jasper or something, I don't know what it is. But see all the yellow? You just want different yellow ones, whichever one you want to do. So I'm going to do citrine. I think I'm going to get the big one, right? And now I'm going to do sacral, carnelian raw, or carnelian tumbled. Raw is better on all the crystals. Tumbled is polished. This is raw cut. So raw on every crystal is better than this, but they all are good. Just make sure they're cold to touch, because a cold crystal means it's real. And look, it's cold. It's cold. So if the crystal ain't cold, it ain't real. That's why I go to the store to get the crystal, because I got to feel it and see. I don't like buying crystals online because that's risky. Because you never know if they're getting fake crystals, trying to make everything fake, okay? They always trying to spin off stuff, right? So I like to feel it. I don't care if it's tumbled or raw. I like to know if it's cold or not. If you hold it, yeah, it gets heated up because your body temperature. But once you sit it down, it should turn back. It should turn back cold again. That lets you know it's real. So there's the sacral. We're going to go with that one. We're going to put that one back. And then the root chakra is red jasper, right? I'm going to need another one because I see I need a space right there. So red jasper or the black tumblins or hematite is for, and all of these are cold. So all of those are cold for the root chakra. But I want to keep the color scheme going. So I don't use these, right? I don't use the hematite or the black tourmaline. I use the red because I want the color scheme. I want the chakra colors. Okay? That's what I'm basing it off. I want to keep the color scheme going. Right? Even though I know what the crystals mean, because I could put pink here. But like I said, I want to keep the color scheme going. Colors of the rainbow. All right, so I got goosebumps in my hair. Y'all must have needed this. So, because I got goosebumps galore. So this is all the 7 chakras. Now just space it out. Fix your crystals. Space it out. I really wanted purple. But like I said, I ain't going to worry about it. You can put purple for the crown. You can put amethyst for either one of these. Or crystal or the amethyst here. Or the quartz amethyst here. Or the blue lapis and the throat chakra blue. You can do different type of blue crystals. This is calcite. This is blue lace agate, Or you can get Solidite, which is a little bit darker. Solidite is like, ooh, I thought I had one up here. Or see, I got a blue onyx. And there's some more apatite. Those are throat chakras, light blue, right? I got some more. I got some more, right? So, Solidite, I think that's, no. It must be in the room. I thought I had one on the tray. There's a little, this is one of the first malachites I bought. A little bitty one. Here it is. I was like, damn, I knew I had one in here. This looks like lapis, right? It looks like, wait a minute. Yeah, it looks like lapis, but lapis has gold in it. Solidite don't. It has more white, right? And lapis have more gold shimmers in it. That's because they both look alike. You got to know them apart. So I can do Solidite for the throat, or like I said, do one of my light blues for my throat chakra. So, okay, y'all got that? Oh, I got the goosebumps. Y'all loving that, huh? Because I'm getting ate up with goosebumps right now. This is how you self-heal your body. Now, whatever my focal point, if it can fit under the bed, you can use the little one. That's why these are good in different sizes, because I don't know how low your bed is, right? Or if you got a half a selenite, you can still put the selenite there. If you got a half of a, oh, here it is. Well, no, that's too long. If you got a half of a one about like that, you can still put it in there and it'll keep all of them clean and charged. But like I said, I still charge them. So selenites, boom, boom, or boom, or boom, or boom, the heart, right? Whatever you want the centerpiece to be. That's how you make a crystal grid. So if you want to line all your chakras, put all the chakras in there. And leave it in the living room, leave it on a table that nobody don't get on, you know, and just let it clear the energy, let it vibrate the energy. Thing about it though, why you need to keep these clean? Because whoever comes to your house, it's gonna attract that energy. They're gonna absorb that energy and it's gonna catch theirs. So you don't want it to get crazy with everybody's energy passing by the crystals, because then it's going to get chaotic. And you're going to know you're going to have to clean those crystals because it's going to be cuckoo crazy. It's going to be like these crystals have to be cleared, y'all. You can do it with the sun and the moon. Just don't do both at the same time. In 1 month, you want to do the full moon, do the full moon. And then wait and then do the sun, right? I used to do the moon when I had my balcony. I don't do the moon now. I do the sun though, because that's always up high by noon, right? And it's heated now, so you can do it. So do it like that. And that way, if you want to heal yourself, put this under your bed, all right? So find these at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby or Michael's, right? Boom, I put the sun because I want to vibrate with the sun, right? The life source, the prana, the chi. And this is how you heal yourself, y'all. You slide this shit right under your bed where you sleep. And if it's a breeze through there, it's going to clear all of that energy out. You can even put a whole bunch of these on there if you want to and slide it under the bed. People say under the mattress. No, get this, because you might forget it's under there. I like to do, if I'm going to put it under the bed, I'm going to put it on the bed where I can see it, know to change it out, know to switch it up. If you got respiratory problems, you want to get the respiratory herbs. So say you got respiratory problems. And I'm not saying this going to cure you, but it's going to help. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't use the heal and the cure, but we know what it's going to do. It's going to really help. There you go. My disclaimer. Educational purposes only. So let me get these are my, or emotional balance. When y'all emotions and y'all got ADHD and y'all ass all a nervous wreck, you need the crystals that go with that stuff. So if I want to do lungs, there you go. I want to keep rhodonite, rhoda something other. You want to get that, you can get fluorite is good. Fluorite. Even for the throat chakra, I could have changed out that light blue to that turquoise, because that's the throat chakra too. So either one. You can do a lot, and you can go this one. This is a moonstone. This is a pink moonstone. I can do whatever I'm trying to work on, do a crystal for it. That's why y'all got to learn your crystals, y'all. That's why y'all got to learn your crystals. So if I wanted this to be all sun, I can grab all my yellow ones. I got plenty of them. Look at that. I got plenty. Yellow for days, bitch. Yellow for days. Look at there. Yellow for fucking days. Okay? Or, where's another yellow? This is sort of kind of, but that's more greenish. Oh, there's another citrine. This is smoky quartz, and then this is smoky quartz. So smoky quartz is so different. See how that one's more clear? That one's more clear with no color in it, but it's smoky quartz. But look at that one. That's smoky quartz. So you can get different ones, y'all. Okay, and then, that was heavy. So now I'm gonna play with this a little bit. This one's like a light citrine, right? It's yellow. I love to use my big one for the middle. All right, so I'm just gonna space these out and make sure. So if y'all positive and y'all need positive energy, you can do this. Look at there. I don't even need this one. I don't even need that one. I can put that one even on here where I had the tall selenite at. I can put that on there, right? Because it can fit, or I can just go back to putting this on there, right? For protection, right? And then, depending on what crystal, like I said, you want to balance out. And then, like I said, always have blue kyanite and black kyanite, because you don't have to charge with those, but I do. And then I can still follow these around, like with 4 of those. If I wanted to do 4 of those, I could. Or if I wanted to put my sacral and my solar plexus, boom. Sacral and solar plexus. But if like I said, I love my sun being in the middle as the centerpiece. But if I still want to work on my sacral, sacral and solar. That's a sacral and solar grid. Powerful. Fucking powerful. Powerful. Sacral solar grid. Your solar plexus and your sacral. Wherever there's blocks, wherever y'all got off balance, right? And then, like I said, red jasper, that's where the fear comes from. The fear comes from the root chakra. So you're not stable or you don't feel safe, right? So that's the red, that's Archangel Michael, right? So that's that protection that we pull off for Archangel Michael. I do got one more jasper. So if I wanted to take the sun away and do the sacral, the root, and the solar, I could do it. Sacral, carnelian, solar. Sacral, carnelian, solar. That's all 3 of them. The bottom 3. The bottom 3 chakras right there. Root chakra, red jasper, carnelian, sacral, yellow aventurine, solar plexus. Sun, solar plexus. So I just did the bottom 3 chakras. And if I want to do just take the sun away and do the root and the carnelian, then just put them back. Boom, boom. And now, because I don't have it, I think I got another red in the room somewhere. So I need to space it out so it makes sense. You don't have to, it don't have to fit every, that one don't belong there. See, it don't have to fit like so close. You can have it still just like this. Tanya, okay. Tanya number 7. Y'all got it? Did that help y'all? Huh? Did that help y'all? My nose itching. Where am I? y'all? Huh? And it just takes y'all investing in y'all spiritual journey. That's it. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about. You got to apply this stuff. If you're not applying it, you don't know what you don't know. You know, if you got pain, do one for pain. Right? If you got like this, I got this out of something I ordered and they already had the crystals mapped out for me. And I can't even remember what I did, how I got it. But I got crystal books and I got the little pamphlets like the, damn, I don't even know where my other thing at. I done moved my shit around, y'all. Just like this got crystals on it. So root chakra, red jasper, the stones are down at the bottom of this. So you can use any one of those stones for the root, any one of them stones for the orange, any one of them stones for the yellow, any for the green, any for the throat, any for the brow, any for the crown. But if you want to stick to the color code, look for those 7 first. If you're going on your hunt for crystals, at least have what you saw me do, have those first before you venture out to the other ones that can take their place. Because you want to know the basic 7, right? So you know, okay? So red tigers, I got red tiger eye. That's hard to find, and blue tiger eye. But I got both of them somewhere. They're kind of hard to find, y'all, because everybody don't have red jasper and tiger's eye. Garnet is another one for garnet and ruby. Is red tiger's eye, garnet, ruby, red jasper, and hematite for the root chakra. I don't have all my crystals out. What is this one? That's garnet. That's garnet. It looks so rich, like red, burgundy, maroon. That's a garnet, but you can't see it. I don't know if my blue type. That's gold tiger's eye. That's the gold tiger's eye is a sacral. So I can put that, replace that with that. But see how I look? It throw it off. So that's why I said learn the regular colors first before you start playing with all the other ones, so you can know the basic, the foundation. Because that was still sacral. But see how I dulled it out? You see how I dulled it out? Yeah, that part. What is this? Is this it? Yeah, this the blue tiger's eye. That's the blue tiger. That's the blue tiger's eye. It looked real dark. I don't see my red. Oh, here it is, right here. There it is. That's red tiger's eye right there. You see, I have all 3 of them. Let me get that damn that back. Where the other one at? That's all 3 tiger's eyes right there. Red, blue, gold. And I got plenty of gold ones. I got plenty of them laying around. That's all 3 tiger's eyes right there. When I found out that it was more than 1 tiger's eye, I went on a hunt for them because I wanted all 3 of them. I wanted every last one of them. So that's all of them right there. That's red tiger's eye. That's the gold tiger's eye. And that's the blue tiger's eye. Okay. And now if you were going to do orange, the sacral chakra for the women, orange calcite, carnelian, sunstone, gold tiger's eye. Sunstone is masculine. The moonstone is the woman. Sunstone. Oh, I don't even know if that's up here or not. Yep, here it is. This is sunstone. That's sunstone. That's masculine. Actually, that's masculine. I'm surprised they put it on there, but it is. Moonstone is the woman, and sunstone is the masculine. So that could even go there. See? It changed it up a little bit, but it kept a little orange in it. And then the solar is citrine, which is that. Gold tiger's eye, which I showed you somewhere. This. And then moonstone. Oh, Lord. Where's my moonstone? I don't even know what I did with it. It's teeny. That was a pink moonstone. Child, don't get me the lion. That thing might be gone somewhere back there somewhere. Oh, here it is. Moonstone. That's my moonstone. And this is my sunstone. See? Sunstone, moonstone. All right. And then for solar plexus, you can get, oh, we did that. Or rutilated quartz. I have a rutilated quartz, and I believe it's this one. That's why I pulled it out. Or this is the fire quartz, fire agate. Rutilated quartz, I forgot. When I bought the crystal, I forgot which one it was. Either one of these is either fire agate or rutilated quartz. And I forgot which one is which. No, this is crimson. This is the crimson quartz. That's the crimson quartz. Okay, so this gotta be the rutilated quartz. And it has a little streak of gold shimmers in it. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's real, see them little yellow things in there? Them little yellow streaks. I believe that's rutilated quartz. All right, if I remember correctly. And then green will be the emerald, which is somewhere floating around here too. I don't even know where it's at. And then aventurine, which were these, and they come in different shades of green. Then rose quartz, which was this for the heart chakra. And then malachite, which was this, the dark malachite. So then amazonite for the throat chakra is this light blue color right here. And then turquoise right there. No, that's aquamarine. One of these ain't got up here. This is aquamarine. Amazonite is a little bit darker, but it looks like this. And then celestine. I don't even think I got celestine. Unless it was one of these. It might have been one of these or calcites. There's another turquoise throat chakra. Where is that one? I want y'all to see what it looks like because here it is. There it is right there. See how they look? One's light and one's dark. Aquamarine and amazonite. Aquamarine, amazonite. It looked the same, but it's a little darker. And then your turquoise. And then your celestine. I could have sworn I had one of them. It might be one of these and I just don't forgot. Because I got a lot of them. And I believe that's what that was. This is apatite though. This is one of the first crystals, apatite. Those I believe is either calcite. And then blue lace agate. Where'd it go? It's this one. This is blue lace agate. See, they almost look alike. It's almost like they're repeating crystals, but renaming them. That's why they so tricky. That's why they're so fucking tricky. Because they actually look alike. And they're not. See? That's crazy. That's how they trip us up and get more money out of our ass, too. Think I'm lying? Think I'm lying? Hold on, y'all. All right. Let's get back to that. So now in the third eye, oh Lord, this is dark. I can't see that one. Lapis lazuli, right? That's this one with the gold shimmers in it. You can see, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It got the little gold shimmers in it. That's lapis. The crystal for the gods and goddesses, right? Blue sapphire. I don't think I got that one. Solidite, I told y'all that. It has the white. It looks very close to lapis. It just don't have gold in it. It has the white streaks in it. Lapis has the gold. And then blue lace agate. I don't even know why they put that down, because when I looked at blue lace agate, they put it with the throat. They're putting it with the eye, the third eye. So let me go back and get it. They putting that as your third eye. All three of these, third eye. Right? And then amethyst, clear quartz. Ooh, what is this? They put the sticker over it. I can't even freaking see it. Y'all writing them down? Let me see if I can peel some of that off. I don't even know if I can do that. Purple fluorite. And I got purple fluorite, but it's in the back. Yeah, they put that. It looked like solidite again, but I'm not sure. It's can't, hold on. Like if I can get this to get off of there where they had put that sticker at. It looked like sodalite, y'all. Yeah, it's sodalite again. Purple fluorite. Now this is fluorite, but that's not the purple fluorite. Okay, that's fluorite, but that's not the purple fluorite. That's the only difference. The purple, I'm gonna have to go back and get it. The purple fluorite looks a little different. Greetings, everybody. So, hold on, let me get it so y'all can know what it looked like. Purple fluorite looks a little different. I don't think it's up in here. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not. And there's also I got Botswana agate. I think one of these are Botswana agate. Botswana agate are those. That's pink moonstone. And I think this was either snowflake moonstone. I just can't remember what they called it. Either white moonstone or snowflake or something. But that's pink moonstone, raw. And then I got serpentine, a serpentine crystal for the Kundalini is one of these. I can't even remember, y'all. I swear I can't. I be mixing them up. I got so many I can't even think. But one of these is serpentine for the serpent energy. All right. Very dangerous crystal right there. Very dangerous. In a good way, but it's dangerous, okay? Good way, but dangerous. And I believe this hollet, this for anxiety or sleep. I think hollet. And I got hollets right there. I got more little quartz up in here too. More of those. I try to throw them in my bowl so if I forget. This is azurite. Azurite. This is the goddess crystal right here. So if you a goddess, you need this crystal. I gotta look in the book. I always mix the name up. This is the goddess crystal, but that's azurite. All right, that's azurite. And these are for emotional balance, wellness. So I could have did something like that, right? Put some of those in there. Take the crystals out. So those that got anxiety, y'all be stressing this shit. You can use those for emotional healing. Right? Top it off with something else. There's another one. Y'all, and then you can put rose quartz in there to soften it, you know, for love, emotional balance, and love. There you go for the feminine energy right there. Or put the heart there. So emotional balance. So y'all can play with this and get a whole lot going on with y'all crystal grid, whatever you're needing at the time. Just change the crystals out, okay? Just rotate the crystals out. When you feel better, you know, rotate it. You can do a week at a time, a month at a time, whatever you're trying to heal or feel better at. you can rotate the crystals around, but you gotta have crystals to do it, y'all. You can't not have crystals to do it. You gotta have the crystals to do it. Okay? Else it ain't. Or you can do all points. Yeah, you can do all this if you want. I can do citrine in the middle with quartz for clarity, positive energy, right? And I can do this. Put those around to boost it, right? I can do it like that. You can play with it, decorate it, right? Don't let anybody come in your house and be fucking touching with it though, because their energy gonna get absorbed on the crystal. So let me put another one that look kind of empty. See? Boom. Look there. Right? Or like I said, I can even put the crimson in there. Put the crimson in there. Crimson agate or something. I forget the name exactly. But just look up crimson. I know that word is in there. I just forget what it's about because I got too many crystals. And they really just sit in my bowl because I kind of know them all. And I don't really worry about it. Because I can go to these books and look up and see what they are. I don't have to really stress about it. There's a pyrite. I mean, there's a Perdot. There's a Perdot. This is said how J.P. Morgan got rich. He had a bowl on his desk of these. And that's how he became the billionaire he is. He had a bunch of these around. These bring money. That's Perdot. So these bring money. You can put these in there. I got a few, but they kind of scattered out. So you can put I could have made these in between there, right? I could have used those with pyrite because both of those are money. So I could do pyrite, Perdot, pyrite, Perdot, pyrite, Perdot. You got to get creative with the crystals. All right. But yeah, that's a Perdot and a pyrite. Oh, there's the emerald right there. It was right in my damn face. I forgot I set those up there. They were sitting right in my face. There's a pyrite. There's an emerald you can use for the heart chakra. And citrine, another piece of citrine. And pyrite's fool's gold, right? Fool's gold. And then, like I said, in my rice bowl we did in the group, pyrite sits up in there. There's another emerald. Right there. There's my little small citrine that I can squeeze in the rice bowl. Because remember, it amplifies. There's money in it. There's red clover in it. There's some mint in there somewhere dried up. Because mint attracts money and a few coins. Because you make the rice bowl, we made it with a few coins, right? So there it is. And I usually put my tea light to amplify it. So that's a way you can do it. That's a rice bowl with crystals. All right. Or don't put the candle in it and put it in a window somewhere. Don't put the tea light and put it in your window so it don't catch on fire. All right. So there's a lot y'all can do. I could do this. The root chakra and the solar plexus, right? There you go. Got it? That's a little bit too big. So if you got a smaller one, it'll probably work better. Right? Or the egg again, symbolizing creation. Right? The yoni egg. Right? Like that. And like I said, once you get it let it sit there and do its thing. And when you feel like you need to replace it. Or you need to charge your crystals, charge it, y'all. It's whatever y'all want to do, really. Right? Sometimes I put this big one in there. Depending on what I'm doing, I'll put that one in there. And I got a bigger one too. But I put that one in there. That's a super boost charge. Right? That's super duper. Super duper boo-boo. Yeah. Charge that bitch. You see what I'm saying? Clear out everything. People too. Clear out everything on that damn thing. All right. And that's literally what y'all, that's all it is, y'all. But y'all, you don't know until you do it. That's all I can tell you. You won't know until you do it. If you don't want to invest in yourself, your crystal journey, or your spiritual journey, ain't nothing I can do about that shit. Not a damn thing. You're on your own. But that's definitely how you can do it. Depending on what each and everybody want or need. It depends. Okay? It depends. Whatever speaks to y'all, whatever y'all need, you can, self-diagnose yourself like, oh, I feel like I need energy. Well, you want to use the fire crystals. If you feel like you need some positive energy, go to the citrine. I can't stress that enough. When you feel like, I got goosebumps. When you feel like you need energy, go to the fire energy. Red and yellow. McDonald's. Red and yellow. Chungo. Oshun. Red and yellow. Fire it up. Red and yellow candle. Fire it up. Because if you need energy, that's where you go to. Cinnamon. That's where you go to, right? Cinnamon. Right? Cinnamon. Red candle. Yellow candle. Red crystal, yellow crystal. Fire it up. Just like the light, right? Just like the fire. Fire it up. Get that boost of energy and put that intention in there. I need more energy to get things done. And light that bitch up. Light that motherfucker and watch. You gonna fucking feel some energy. You gonna be like, oh shit. I can go through here and clean up. Because we don't be wanting to clean up. We be like, shit, I'm tired of cleaning up. I'm getting a maid, okay? I don't want to do this shit no more. This shit for the birds, So again, hope that helped y'all. I'm going to put it in the group again. That explains they had me burn lemons before. Yep, the yellow. Yep, the yellow. Yep. The yellow and the red is the sun, representing the sun. The yellow and the red represents the sun. Let me see. They should have cinnamon on here. Cinnamon is falling under the sacral chakra. So that's the creative, that's the mother energy, right? Or the woman, they say. But see how they had the sun and the moon switched, and then they had cinnamon instead of being red, they had it on the sacral, on the feminine. So that's why I said you can't really buy a lot of this shit. You got to fill that shit out. Because cinnamon is supposed to be a fire, but it's also attraction. So fire up masculine, right? But then cinnamon attracts feminine energy. So cinnamon, I believe in the herb books, it has cinnamon as a masculine energy. So why they got it under the sacral? See how they fuck shit up? That's why I tell y'all what the fuck I tell y'all. Because if you don't have the brains to know that they're fucking with you with this shit, you're gonna drive your ass crazy. Well, this book said this. Well, because they did that shit deliberately to throw y'all ass off. They did it deliberately. Return to sender, all evil eye times 1,000,000. Now do it again, because I'm gonna start cursing the shit out of y'all asses, just like that. That evil eye coming back to you 1,000,000 fucking times. Okay, keep it up. I got you, huh? Fuck around and find out. I almost put that damn shirt on today. I almost put that fucking shirt on. That's what I almost did, to fuck y'all really up. So again, it said I used cinnamon in my chocolate. I use cinnamon in my coffee. Oh my God. You can use chocolate in your coffee too. Nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon. That's all three, right? Allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, chocolate. You can do vanilla too, but it's going to be white because they bleached every fucking thing. But you can use vanilla. All those sweets attract money, attract wealth. So you can definitely use them in your coffee, in your tea, in whatever you said, your chocolate. You can put it in there, in your cocoa, because that's really where it's coming from, right? Cocoa. Cocoa, hot chocolate, mushrooms. I mean, not mushrooms, marshmallows, like the s'mores. Ginger, a pinch of ginger. Because, remember, ginger is biblical. But let me tell you the science behind the ginger And why a lot of times, this is what one herbal lady told me. If you cough with ginger, you ain't balanced. You got to get used to ginger. When you got the real ginger, it's going to make you cough. But she said, she gave, oh boy, that's so long ago. I can't even remember the fucking verse of that one. I got to look that one up. I got to go do some research on that one. But the herbal lady told me behind it is, it's a way you can tell if somebody not right. Because the ginger will make them cough when it's a real ginger. It's so potent, right? It makes you like that. Boy, she took that bitch. She circled that. She twirled that little jar around because she made it. She chucked that bitch down, didn't even cough, not one fucking bit. I got that woman ginger. When I tell you that woman had some real ass ginger, that ginger wasn't nothing like on the shelf in the grocery stores. She showed me something that day. So we do got different cinnamon. Cinnamon make you cough too if it's real. And if it's the real cinnamon, not that GMO fake ass cinnamon and fake ass ginger, right? In other words, it's supposed to burn the lip and the throat. And that's what I said. I said, oh, that's how you fucking tell if you got hold to some real ginger or not. Because it's supposed to burn. But I can't remember the verse in the Bible she gave me behind that ginger. I can't remember. I don't even know if she had a pamphlet. I don't even know if I still even got it. It's been so long ago. So, yeah. But now, like, remember we eat the real one, right? But I'm talking about when you want to make a tea out of the powder or the ginger chips. It be fake ginger out there. That's what you got to look out for. And when I used to buy it out of the store, like thinking I'm getting it, and I wouldn't feel nothing. And I stopped buying it. And that was after she told me that. That was after she told me. I was like, yeah, that woman, she did have a point. Because I tasted it in the store with her. Me and my daughter was with her. We was together. And we went. And I was like, oh, I would have never known. That's why I tell y'all, you got to listen to people. This is a white lady. But I was like, you got to listen to people, y'all. Y'all can't be so fucking closed-minded that y'all don't want to listen to people no matter what the fuck color they are. Y'all miss out on so much fucking knowledge because you think it's got to come from all black people. No, the fuck it don't. Them be the fucking gatekeepers. Them the coons. You know, them the ones that don't want to tell you shit. They want you to go find it for your fucking self. White people fucking tell you the shit. They'll sit up there and fucking tell you, niggas, shit. They want you to go dig up a damn mountain and down a damn volcano, and when they can just fucking tell you the shit. That's why I tell y'all shit. Because that's the way they fucking did me. That's why I tell y'all shit. Because they think they're going to get ahead by keeping information from you when they can fucking give it to you. That's why they mad at me now too. Because they know they had a chance to say shit and they didn't say shit. Not all of them. Some of them did. But they try to keep the shit and keep it like it's, oh, I can't tell you. Go find out your fucking self. Fuck you. I got it and then some. And still no more than y'all ask. That's why I say when you ask questions for spirit will show you everything that a motherfucker don't want to give you. And you will still be ahead of their ass. While they thinking they trying to keep you back behind them. I done passed all they funky asses that didn't want to give me the information when I asked them. You see what I'm saying? So again, but some stuff you still got to keep for yourself, right? I get that. But it was little tedious shit. It wasn't nothing that was going to make a whole lot of a difference. You get what I'm saying? It be the petty shit. No, I ain't going to tell you. You can go fucking find out yourself. Because it's hidden motives. You're not supposed to be stingy with knowledge. When people asking you, they're asking you for a reason because they want to learn. That's different from you just passing it out or whatever, or forcing on somebody that don't want it or passing to somebody that don't want it. But if you got the information, pass the information along because guess what? It come from our ancestors. It don't belong to us anyway. It is to be passed on. Because a piece of our ancestors that gave us the knowledge pass on with the knowledge. So we're always elevating. Our ancestors are always being praised and honored and worshiped and revered because of that. But y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all thinking, oh, I'm going to keep it. No, you stupid. Because that was a chance for your ancestors to live on through that fucking knowledge. But you were too fucking selfish and greedy and self-serving that y'all didn't even want to pass the fucking knowledge around. You see what I'm talking about? Sharing is caring. Caring is sharing. Ain't nobody say, tell your fucking secrets. We asked a certain question. How do you do this? I've been wanting to do this for y'all for months now. And I've been up in here cleaning and counter cleaned a little bit. And I was like, you know what? This will be the perfect time. I'm just going to do this and then I can get back to cleaning. And I was like, because I've been wanting to put this in a membership book, in a membership group for y'all. And it's going to be up in there. But I was like, let me just go ahead and get this shit out the way so that way I can stop. Because I wouldn't move my crystals until I did. So my crystals was back there. That's why you see fucking dust on this damn thing. Because now I got to go clean them off again. But that's why I was like, I'm not going to put it up until I do the fucking video on the grid. And then I can go put my crystals back around where they supposed to go. They was off my altar and everything, y'all. I felt so bare. Because I was like, they be all around everywhere. And I'm like, this feels so fucking bare. And I'm like, you know what? Get the crystal grid out the way so you can go put your crystals back, first of all. So that now I can put that. That's off membership. So now that's going to be over in there, y'all, for y'all. All right, that's a membership on my YouTube channel. So yay, I accomplished something on Juneteenth. Okay, there it is. Oh, celebration. I might leave this one out, actually, because it is summer tomorrow. So I probably will leave this one out. And I got it on gold. So in case I wanted to leave it out, I don't have to transport the crystals. So I will probably leave this one out as the summer. Where's my other crystal? Oh, over here. I'm going to leave this one out. But then I'm just going to bag these up because that's how I want it. So I'm probably going to leave this out. Because it's summertime. Like Will Smith say, summer, summer, summertime, summertime. Won't you sit back and unwind? Sit back and unwind. Summer, summer, summertime, summertime. Sit back and unwind. Summertime. Okay, yeah, that part. So that over there, I spaced my chips out. So I got a couple of chips in every bowl. In case I'm late saging. Well, I'm not really late saging because like I said, that's damn near everyday damn thing. But in case I'm late, you know, charging them or maybe even saging them, I at least got my quartz to kind of keep everything at the bay. At bay. Okay? At bay. So, again, we're going to do that. I think I'm going to leave this one out for a minute. Because remember, like I said, it boosts energy. It boosts positivity. Or, like I said, the quartz tower that I showed y'all the other day that sits to shoot the positivity out in the middle of the room, right? You can do this one, the big citrine tower. So I could put this one in there, or I could put this one in there. So now, if I put this in the middle of my room, because I've already got my tumblings in the four corners of my house, like I told y'all, in the four corners of the house, this is supposed to be in the center to shoot the energy out, right? The positive energy out. So I could use this as a centerpiece, you know, put it somewhere high or over here where this other one was at and let it, but it's kind of against the wall, so I probably won't do that. But there it is. Or I could put it under my bed and it'll stay while I sleep. I'm waking up rejuvenated. And that's healing what? The solar plexus is the third one from the heart, right? The solar plexus. So that's your creativity. That's the divine will and your will in alignment. So I can use that, or like I said, I can do the bottom three, the solar, the solar, the sacral, and the root, and still use this, right? Y'all, it makes sense as to why the guy that had abducted me smashed my clear quartz pillar. Wow. Wow. Always keep you clear quartz and selenite, because selenite you can use selenite to brush through your aura like this. You can use selenite to clean off your aura too. If you don't want to use that stinking sage and shit, you know, just sweep through your aura and it's going to clean it and amplify it. It's kind of like the moon energy. If you think about selenite, think about the moon, it amplifies. So it's going to amplify whatever you got going on. So if I put it even in between here, it's going to amplify what I got going on here. Think of the moon when you think of selenite. You can't wet this though, it'll shred. I do. I just recently shocked all these. That's why they on the grid. That's why they on the thing. I took them, and that's another thing, how you clean them. I take a bowl of, I learned from an old Wiccan lady before, take the glass bowl, the Pyrex that I showed y'all in one of the pop-ups. I put water in it and I take ice in it. And I go, poof, and I clear all of my crystals off and recharge them. But if you dump selenite, get it out real quick because it's going to shred. So and then I lay up the long towel from the kitchen on the stove. I lay that out and I put all the crystals on there and let them sit. That's why they're on that, because I did it already, but I didn't go to the sun yet. So now I can go bathe them, sunbathe my crystals to give them a boost of solar energy and then bring them out, and it's going to be so good inside. You're going to feel the energy different shift, right? And you can feel it when it starts to go down too. So because it's too much, even though you sage and stuff, even though it got that, it's still accumulating people that's walking by it, you know? And like I said, your crystals will work better if you work with your crystals. You got to remember, they're not to sit there and collect dust. They're not going to work like that. They know it's me because I touch them and I switch spots and I move them around from here to back there to back here to back here. So they know they're mine because they're connecting with me, right? So it's easy for them to know, oh, this is my energy or what I need. And they talk to me just like tarot. They go get this, go get that, because they know me, because I'm constantly moving them. I'm touching them. I'm saging them. I'm putting them, you know, around me, switching them out. So they all know me, right? Between everybody else energy. So, and then you got to awaken the crystal energy in there too. You got to program it. But to douse it in water is because a bowl of crystals like this be in the store and everybody hand be on it. So it's picked up everybody that touched it. And you bring it home, you got to sage it first. You got to clean it first. You got to polarize it. So dipping it in cold water strips everybody energy off of that crystal. Now program the crystal for what it's supposed to do. Adventuring, right? It's clean. Pretend like I cleaned it. Adventuring, thank you. I programmed this to bring me money, abundance, peace, love, harmony. Whatever the crystal benefits do, heal my heart chakra, right? Bring me emotional balance, energy of the crystal, spirit of the crystal, awaken. This is my energy. Thank you and I love you. Boom. That's all you're doing is speaking intention like you do everything else, like a candle, like a prayer, like an incantation. But if you don't, you got other people's energy in that crystal and y'all bringing it around and carrying it around. You think it's yours and it's somebody else's. So you got to strip it. Like when you got spiritual tools, you always clean them off before you work with it. Even if it's somebody's candle that's already made. I don't buy nothing out of no metaphysics store that I don't sage. I don't care who make it. I don't care how good their candles is. I'm stripping it because some of y'all touch that fucking shit. It's hanging up somewhere. Somebody looked at it, put it back. It's too high. And put it back. Man, I don't know why people buy this shit. You know, they putting their intentions in it. Putting it back. Oh, I don't got enough today. But it's a money crystal. Or a money candle. And they go, man, it's too much. I ain't got enough today. And here you come buying the same thing. You thinking it's working for money and it's leaking your goddamn money. Come on. Look at there. Come on. They mad. Use y'all common sense. Do not buy nothing on the internet or nothing in a metaphysics store that when you get it home, you don't deactivate it and then reactivate it with your intentions. Override what they put in it. Override it. Over-intention it. Because remember, nobody's word trumps yours. That's the magic we all got. You got to overpower it. You got to re-intention it. Because not everybody honest. And even if the people that's making it and creating it is honest, the people that come through as customers, man, I don't see what the fuck this is $10 for. This shit ain't worth that. And they put it back in the damn thing with all the crystals. So why wouldn't you do that, y'all? Stop being lazy. Spiritual maintenance and spiritual hygiene and using spirituality is not about being fucking lazy. This ain't that religious bullshit where you can be lazy and you don't have to take ownership. You take ownership in spirituality. That's the difference. You don't go blame it on somebody else. You take the ownership for what you're supposed to do by doing it. That's why a lot of your ancestors don't work with y'all, because you're fucking lazy. You don't want to do shit the right way. You want to take shortcuts. What would you buy this for and go use it for? And it's spiritual, right? You remember when Roland came, everybody was wiping off everybody was wiping off their foods that were being delivered. Y'all remember everybody was wiping down shit from the grocery stores, the milk cartons, the this. They wouldn't put nothing in their refrigerator or nothing away without taking a wipe and what? Wiping it off. Even from the grocery store. Even from the grocery store. It's like buying new clothes, you wash them. Buying sheets, you wash them. But this stuff here, extra careful. Extra careful. You can never be too extra careful, confirmation, with your spiritual tools and your spiritual stuff. You can never be too careful with that. Because you don't know why somebody creating this ring, what they were going through and what they put in it. And if you didn't sage it, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't clean it off and put it and clean it off and you just put it on, boom. You see what I'm saying? You putting now on something that somebody else programmed. And y'all wonder why y'all life fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So always clean the shit off. Always. Ashe. That's right. Always clean it off. Because anybody can not feel good that day, but they need to create something. And they want their business to sell, or they running low and they got to do their products. And they know they got to get it. If they doing it by the moon, they got a certain time to do it. So they can be under the weather, be sick, not filling up the part, and still create the stuff, y'all. It's not about being lazy with spirituality. It's being proactive with spirituality. It's practice spirituality, right? It's a practice. Spirituality is a practice. Just like how doctors practice medicine. It's a practice. You become a fluent healer when you practice what you're doing, all right? You become fluent with that. And you know what to tell. Well, what do I need for this? Oh, get you some throat chakra. Your throat soul, go get you some lung herbs. Go get you some lung crystals. Go get you some, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right? Selenite. You in the damn thing all day. I need selenite, right? I need tumbling. I need onyx. I need obsidian, because I'm around these gadgets. So I need all of that stuff so that I can keep as much as that EMF 5G shit off of me on top of everything else, right? Playing in the energy of the cards. So, because everything is energetic, or getting the downloads from everybody that's tapped in on the screen. So again, you can definitely use this, but I'm not gonna use this, but I'm gonna put this back in there. And I'll put it out here. I may move it in the room under my bed later and see how I feel in the morning. But the only way y'all gonna ever realize what all this is about is you put it into practice. Then you don't need nobody to tell you what works for you. You know what works for you and what don't. Okay? Protection around the world. Yes. Look at that sun. Look at the Most High. Look at the sun, baby. Look at the solar, baby. Look at the solar, baby. I might change these out and put my sacral and my root chakra in there later. I'll think about it. Or I might just do this one and then do it later. Yeah, so those are just easy things y'all can do that don't take a lot. You can make this as big as you want, as small as you want, as tight as you want. I could do it a whole nother level. I would say my daughter, damn, she must be on the way. I was about to say Kiana, I'm thinking she's still here and she on the way, probably. So I could do a lot more. You can make, I could do even outskirt. Look, well, if I can get them to sit. So look, if you can get them to sit, if they're flat enough to sit, look, I can go all around this thing, right? All around this thing. It's because it got that lip there. It's because it got that lip, right? Now look. I got one more adventuring. All of these are adventuring. That's how many I got. So if I wanted to make a whole lot, I could. So then if all of these are adventuring, what else can I do? What else? I got these points. Boom, boom. Look, see? Boom, boom. It can go as far as it needs to go. Let me put one off of here just to see. And I only took one of them off of here just to put it right there to show you how extensive the grid can get. That's how deep that grid can get. Right? Or if you got a, where's my mat? Where's my mat? I had a mat somewhere. I guess I'll use this. I had a mat. I was trying to find my other thing. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, here it is, right here. Damn, it's right here. I was about to get, you can even use these flat ones. That way you don't have to worry about the crystals moving. You can use these. You can use these to put the grid on and go around it and go around this as the centerpiece and then put the crystal on that. Like if you got a table, a little short table, a little table topper, half a table, and you can still do the grid without this, but it's gonna stay in one spot. You ain't gonna be able to move it. And then when you move it, it's gonna move. That's why I like these. But you can do it with the little altar cloths. You can definitely do it with the little altar cloths if y'all want to. But y'all see how that work? Or you can do it with each zodiac and put a crystal for each zodiac and then put right here where these at, put the quartz crystals and then still put the sun right there. So you can use whatever. It's easy. I could use that thing right there if I wanted to make one out of. All right. Y'all got to get creative and get the work so you can get the feeling better. If you're not feeling better. Okay. So do what you need to do. This is too big to sit in the front in there. Yeah, I wish it could, but it would take up so much room that it won't work. But look at there. That's solar plexus, heart chakra, heart chakra. Solar plexus, money, heart chakra, love. I could leave that one literally like this. Literally. And actually, I do got another point. So I can take that point back off and put it back over here because that's my protection one. Because that's why I said when I found these and I was into making grids a long time ago, back in 2012, 11, 13, somewhere back up in there, I kept all my points. I never got rid of my points because they came in handy, right? For different bowls, like I said, when you're putting different bowls around the house, they help charge your crystals up. So this is, oh, here's another one. See, I was trying to get 4. I was like, I gotta get another. It was bugging me. So that's why I was like, I gotta get another rose quartz. It gotta be another one. And there it is right there. Because I was trying to do 4 points around the crystal, the citrine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So look at there. There's 1, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was that? Somebody look that angel number up. I'm not even going to count this. Or you could. Somebody look up 1, 4, 6. Wait a minute. Did I do that right? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somebody look up 4, 6, 7, and then somebody look up 1, 4, 6, 7. Angel number. I don't even know what it means. 1, 4, 6, 7, and 4, 6, 7. Angel number. Somebody look up both of those for me right quick, please. KAU homework. Well, classroom work. KAU LWO. Now you're finna learn something. Watch. Let's see how in alignment we are. This will determine if I need to keep this just like this. Somebody look it up for me. Quartz. Q-U-A-R-T-Z. Quartz. 1, 4, 6, 7, and then 4, 6, 7. Angel numbers. Let's see what this means. See if we need to keep this like this. If it aligns with something Spirit Messages is giving somebody. 4, 6, 7. Congratulations. What? No way. And look, I'm activating it with the bell too. So I'm activating and clearing the quartz and clearing it. I'm activating and clearing it because everybody looking at it. No way. A message of congratulations. Congratulations from the angels. No way. Angels are incredible something of you. What did I say? Of you. Focus on future and let go of last burdens. Encouraging you amongst life path. Whoo. Oh my God. This, my third eye itching. My third eye blinking and twitching and itching. No, incredibly proud. The angels are incredibly proud. I got the goosebumps on my kneecaps and my thighs. Spiritual growth beyond in self. Y'all. Y'all. And then you know what just dawned on me, what this looked like? You know what this just looked like to me a minute ago when I was waiting on y'all to look it up? You know what just downloaded in my head about this right here? Do y'all? I want to see if y'all guess what this remind you of. I'm gonna see if y'all on point. I'm gonna see if y'all really in tune. Guess what this reminded me of? I got goosebumps in my hair. What when I was having y'all look at it, it hit me. Guess what it reminded me of? I want to see what y'all think. I'm gonna see how good y'all be paying attention to me. 1, 4, 6, 7, currently on the right path, on the right life path. Let me know when y'all want me to tell you. You're going to be like, oh, shit. And I didn't even think nothing when I was doing it. It didn't even dawn on me till I told y'all to go look the numbers up. And then Spirit said, pop. And I said, and then when you said congratulations, I was like, oh, no. Guess what? Guess what? I want y'all to guess. I want y'all to think. You ain't even got to think hard. You ain't really, you don't think too hard because then you're going to miss it. Oops, excuse me, confirmation. Guess what this remind me of? Egypt. Keep going. Y'all ain't wrong. I just want to see where y'all mind at. You know I love to test where y'all mind at. Africa Gems of my future project. Kem Arts, please, Dr. C. Oh, pop up. Dr. C, you on there? I thought. Oh, no, you're not. Number 8. Dr. C, number 8. Pop up. Looks like the picture painting on the wall behind you. Yeah, they kind of do, don't it? Juneteenth. What about Juneteenth? Soul Tribe is what I thought. That too. That too. But I'm looking for something else that we do. Force field, yes. Pyramid, yes. You're not wrong. I just want to see where y'all at. I just want to see what is like how we do wax reading. I wanted to see what y'all can relate it to what we do. Trust in your abilities and importance. Anybody else want to take a completing cycles? Ooh, a good one. Okay, Charlie, so you own it. Which one though? Stars. Yeah, galaxy. Which one? Love, money, and business. These are the same colors I use. Y'all, these are the same colors we use on a love, money, business candle. The yellow, the pink, and the green. I looked down and I was like, oh my God. And when y'all said congratulations, I was like, what? Oh. And I wasn't even thinking about that. I was not even thinking that. Literally just made a whole love, money, business crystal grid. And then y'all tell me, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me see if I got the numbers right, if they even. Because remember, I was moving stuff, and I like to see what numbers that I got, because that's why you need a lot of crystals. And I started counting, okay, well, that's one yellow. That's one, that's the sun. There's 4, there's 6, and there's 7 green. And 6 and 7 is 13, the mother. If you do the outer, and then the sun, that's 5. So really, I could do 7 and 7 because the citrine would go along with these. So you can do 4, 7, and 7 angel numbers. Somebody look that up for me, please. Because now we're going to count this sun with the rest of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 7, 7. I think I've seen that one before. Somebody look up 477 and see what that angel number says. 477. 477. And see what that one do. Now I'm going to count the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my freaking God. And I just said that was 13. Ah! Oh my God. I just said 6 and 7 was 13. Y'all, we got 13 points. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see. Let me start right here by me first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my God. Ah! So what is 477? What is angel number 477? Somebody put that, I gotta see, you gotta write the number by it so I can know which one y'all talking about. Is this positive change and divine support? Positive change, okay, it must mean positive change and divine support. And isn't that the candle y'all wanted Sunday, positive ideas? And yellow represents divine creativity. Oh my God. And the year of the 13th month. Embrace new opportunities. Angel number, thank you, Chris. Spiritual growth. Thank you, everybody. Divine guidance, positive change. It suggests that you are on the right path towards achieving your goals and that your angels are supporting your journey. Y'all, and while y'all was looking at that, I kind of looked through there and I was like, why they look like the damn candles we've been doing? That's why I was like, oh my God, that damn thing, that's the candle. That's the Love Money Business candle. Y'all, and we literally created a Love Money Business crystal grid. And then the first number we get says congratulations. What? Y'all. Now you know I'm finna leave this damn thing like this. That's why I said, before I put them back in the bowl, let me see what the numbers gonna say. Let me see what the numbers gonna say first. Let me see what the numbers gonna, this bowl gonna be empty for a minute. This bowl gonna be empty for a minute. Bitch, this bowl gonna be big. You said take a picture? Okay. Boy, look at this bowl gonna be empty for a minute, child. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, y'all. We done did this shit together? You mean we done did this shit together? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh, let me get that. There you go. Look at that, y'all. That's what it looked like. Y'all can't see it because I can't pick it up. That's what it looked like. That's the Love Money Business grid. Oh my God. No, I cannot take the credit alone. Because I was showing y'all, but y'all looked up the angel numbers. Look at that. KAU Love Money Business Crystal Grid. Y'all, go get them damn crystals and get y'all a grid. Y'all finna be prosperous and abundant. Oh my, and we got a Love Money Business candle on the 25th. New moon on the, what is that new moon, y'all? I don't even know. New moon. I gotta get up and go over there again, look at the calendar. New moon on the 25th, Love Money Business, $50, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Literally matches our candles. I cannot make this shit up. You can't tell me divine don't know what we doing. You can't tell me the spiritual world do not know what we're doing. Ain't no way, y'all. You saw me create this. And I was just moving stuff. See how I go with the flow? And I flow with it. That's how you do with spirit. You don't have to try hard. You just got to have the tools. But then my hair is goosebumping. My kneecaps and thighs is goosebumping. My head is goosebumping still. So it's like you just go with the flow at what feels right. And then do your numbers. Check your numbers. Check your math. And there you got the angel numbers. Oh my God. Spirit talks through you. Yes. I was just, you saw me just moving stuff out the way. And I was like, oh, let me put this. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me move. Take this out. Take this out. Y'all, I cannot make this up. And then I was like, if this stay and don't slide, I can leave them before I tear it back down and put them in the bowl they was in. And now look, I ain't finna tear this damn thing down, child, please. I ain't finna tear this shit down. I ain't finna tear this down. I'm finna go put this bitch out in the sun and let it get some sun. And then put it under my bed. I'm gonna wake up rich, bitch. Oh yeah, you need to put that outside too.
Oh, I brought over this thing.
You need to put it in sunshine. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's another one over there.
This coaster he made me.
Yeah, where you going, boy?
I think I just finished getting
Oh,
started.
y'all, I'm leaving this just like this. Congratulations, KAU. So there's the picture. Again, I'm gonna show y'all the picture. Start anywhere. It don't start no particular way. It's just how I'm taking it because I'm sitting right here. All right, so you'll see my leg right there. That's my, wait a minute. No, that's my shirt. That's my shirt. So you'll know this is where I was sitting at. But you can start anywhere. So y'all, if y'all want to feel free to do that one, go ahead and do it. That's how it looked from the top. That's how it looked from the top. It looked like sacred geometry, doesn't it? Because that's exactly what it is, sacred geometry. It's sacred geometry. Like y'all said, the spiral, the universe is sacred geometry. So we just created sacred geometry. You can get things with the lines already there but you don't have to use the lines. Once you know how to move the crystals and keep it every other and make it be to whatever you want it to be, you just gotta fluid. You gotta feel the crystal. The crystal will tell you what to do. Like I feel the energy off the crystals already with my hand. So I can feel it. It's already live. It's already active. This is already active, y'all. I feel it just it's already live. This is already live. Here it is. So again, there it is right there. It's already live.
Yeah.
Right? The different yellow crystals, the pink crystals, and the aventurine. The rose quartz, the green aventurine, and citrine and yellow aventurine. So, and I want to say this is I forgot what this one is. I forgot what that one is. That's a different crystal. Citrine, yellow aventurine, and I forgot what that one is. See, I got so many, but I got it on the color scale, so I don't really care. These two are the same, but I just can't think what they is. I think they were Bumblebee Jasper. Maybe Bumblebee Jasper. Because I remember asking about, or aventurine or something. You got to check, because I can't, my mind won't go. I've had them for a while, so I can't really, at this point, I'm just using it because it was yellow to show y'all the grid, but I'm going to leave it like that until I find out what the crystal is, and I'm probably still going to leave it like that because I must have needed it. See, the crystals, that's what you got to realize. I just picked up different colors based off of color, right? But I bet you if I look those up and find it, I guarantee you I needed that crystal. And that's why it's sitting in this grid. See, they will talk to you and tell you, once you work with them and feel them and they're yours, they will tell you what to get. And you need this one because it's in my energy. The crystal has an energy and we're energy. So it's communicating. That's why crystals are so powerful, because they communicate what you need. You may not see it subliminally or internally, but the crystal knows, hey, you need me today. You need this today. So they must gonna help me with some creativity today, because I asked this morning, right? I asked this morning. Yep, enter pathetic, right? They was talking. That's why I was looking crazy. Trying to hear what she was saying. All right, so, and then you remember I almost said Kiana's name. She must be coming. Did y'all just see that? Did y'all remember I was about to say something and I said Kia, and I'm saying Kiana's name. She either thinking about me or she coming. She came. That's what you call ESP. That's in tune with your gifts. I knew she was coming before she got here. That's a gift. That's a gift I have with all my children. I can tell when they're coming. I can tell. I used to tell when they was coming down the hall. All the time, like, oh, they on their way. Don't lock the door. You know, don't lock the top lock. Or I would go unlock the top lock because I would know they would be coming. And a few minutes, boom, they walk in the door. Y'all saw that? I sat right here and said, Kiana. And I said, why am I saying Kiana's name? She must be talking about me or she on the way. Came right through the door. Y'all been seeing me sit right here. There's no way I would have known she was coming. That's a special gift. That's the talents we have. I think that's ESP, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's called ESP. Or premonition or predictions or something. But I already know that because I've been doing that. I ain't worried about that. But again, that's one of the gifts that that we have active. That's dormant in some people, but it's alive in the star seeds. If we're the chosen ones and we're in tune with ourselves, like I've had it long time ago, I had to have it, right? So mine was, like I said, came in with me, and then I just learned to develop it when I was younger, right? And to know I had it. You know, babies don't know they have it because we don't have the language barrier. But then when stuff happens, we start developing it and we know okay, that's what that is. But we don't really know that's what that is. Until now we know what that is, right? So again, confirmation. Y'all, dang. You guys shown things before it happened? Yep. Wow. Beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, go get y'all the crystals. Go get you the crystals. Go get you the crystals. Now I'm finna cloak it. Not on this thing though. Ah! Okay. Because y'all might try to steal it. Y'all might try to steal it. Okay. Let me go sit this outside right quick. I'm gonna charge this bitch. I'm gonna charge these before I sit this bitch under my bed. Child, hold up, y'all.
You can't leave us.
Hush, I ain't leaving you.
Yeah. Just let me. You know what? You wouldn't. Because everything only break candy drink puts it up there and don't eat it. Grandpa, is that you? And stop. Mommy is outside. There's no one outside, girl. I can see. Oh, yeah. Outside. Whatever. That was good. I'm gonna focus to pieces. But he said someone. This is so good. Have you just cooled down yet? Mine too. Guys, what do we eat this on? We get candy. And Mommy see our clean spick and span. Let's lick the food off because it's delicious, right? Not lick it, just pick it. Look out, Squeaky. This looks like lasagna. Lasagna tastes like lasagna. And it lasagna smells like lasagna looks different. Oh yeah. It has no, I know what it's cheese, right? Pizza has so much in it. Just look, I'm forced to run to each other right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. All that concludes that for today. All right. See y'all later. Bye, everybody. Y'all gone? Y'all good? Oh, it's hot out there. I have to go take that bitch outside, child. Get some of that noontime sun. And it's too shoo-bah. Matter of fact, I need to put this one out here too. I need to put this one out to charge the selenite. So that's the protection one. Selenite. Selenite, quartz, black tourmaline, and shungite. That's this one. And then there's some more pieces of shungite. So they all over, y'all. And like I said, these help you if you're not good until you develop a habit. Okay, let me go back and explain something. Because I know some of y'all gonna be new to this and you're gonna forget. So that's why I say get these in case you forget while you're developing the practice or the routine or the ritual with your crystals. These help keep them clean automatically. These don't even need charge, but I charge them. So blue kenite and black kenite. Get these and put them in a bowl so that way if you forget, they're at least getting clean. And then work on your ritual, whether you do it once a week, until you get that relationship with your crystal and they say, oh, I need to be charged, or I want to be cleaned, or you notice the energy around your home is kind of like chaotic because you had a lot of people. So it's moving. If they move and walk by it, it's going to pick it up. They're going to absorb the energy and then it's going to absorb their energy. So that's why you got to develop a routine around it. Whether it's once a month, every 2 weeks, or even with the full moon or the new moon, until you get a routine down, or every Saturday or every Sunday. Just try to keep your crystals in rotation and try to keep them in rotation of being clean, purged with the sun, like purified with the sun, but boost the energy of the crystal because it's coming from the sun, right? And you'll notice the change in your in the molecules in your home, okay? Once a week is fine. Once a week is absolutely fine. Just develop a routine. It could be every 2 weeks. It could be what in other words, I want y'all to develop the routine for yourself, but don't let it stress you out. So even if you just say, oh, moon, just put it on the counter, change crystals or charge crystals, new moon, full moon. But you're not going to do it with the full and new moon. You're going to do it with the sun. But you're just getting a day that you know is going to stick out to do it. Or either Sunday, like I said, every Sunday morning, boom, at noontime, boom, like church, boom, right? Just do it to where you can remember it. Now, if you do want to do the moon, do not, I wouldn't recommend it. I ain't gonna say do not. So I'm gonna say I would not recommend. If you do the full moon at night and put your crystals out on the balcony and let them get charged by the moon night, don't come in the morning and do the sun. That's what I'm talking about. Don't do it back to back. Don't do it back to back. Maybe wait till the next week or two and then do the sun. Let it do the moon thing. If you're going to do the feminine moon thing, let it have that moon space, right? And then do the sun with the sun. But I do mine with the sun because I just believe in burning off all that shit. Burn it off, spirit. Burn it off. And then boost that energy. You know, power up that crystal. I just do the sun more than I do the moon because that's what I started out doing before I even thought about the moon. I started out doing it with the sun, and it did wonders for all my crystals. I mean, wonders. Okay, so that, y'all find what resonate with y'all. Remember, in spirituality, it ain't no one way, but I'm just trying to get y'all, when you're not new to something, you have to develop like a cycle. So I would always use, like even for my spiritual baths, let me tell you how I did it. I didn't need to work with the moon, but because I knew to watch for the full and the new moon, my spirit bath would be around there or my crystals would be around there. So it was easy for me to adopt a routine when I didn't have a routine. So I'm telling you what's the easiest way to get to that point till you have a routine is use the moon cycle to mark the calendar. Oh, time for my spiritual bath. I got 3 days, a day before, a day after the moon, right? Oh, my crystals need bathing. They need a sun bath. New moon, full moon, right? So until I developed the routine, now I don't do it. I go with the flow. I could tell with my crystals, because I've had them years and years. I know them now and they know me. So now it's like my intuition tells me, oh, clean your crystals. Oh, clean your altar. Boom, 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 boom. Move this around. Get this crystal. Carry this with you. Da 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 da. Which is why these little things are good, right? Because you know I'll stick them sometime in there. You know, I'll just stick them in there, whichever one I want to stick in there. You know, so these little sachets are very good because ladies, we can tuck them in our bra, put them in the pocket, or put them in your purse, or put it in your desk at work. And when you don't want them motherfuckers around you, get them crystals that keep them bitches from around y'all ass. Program them bitches. Keep a motherfucker. I don't want that girl around me. Keep that bitch over there. Okay? Don't let her walk by my desk, absorbing my energy. She's a narc. See? People want to pass by you to do that energetic exchange. So y'all can get crystals that keep motherfuckers from around y'all too if you work in corporation. Sure can. Positive vibes, put the sun ones out like I just did in a little ashtray bowl and stuff like this. And somebody made this when I was in a black community, right? Downtown Dallas. And I'm always loving people that create. So I bought it because they put a little leaf. I don't even remember who it was. It's something is over 10 years old probably. So I like little I'm Venus. Look, I'm Venus. I love, I don't know what it is. Natural creativity with people's hands is, I love it because I'm grateful for self-expression. I know what it's like for self-expression. And it attracted me. And for a long time, I didn't have nothing in it. It just sat around like that. And then I decided to make it a crystal bowl. You know, it doesn't matter, y'all. It's the fact that this is somebody's creativity, and I love creativity, and I love to support people. So this was somebody in the black community thing. If they see it, they probably gonna recognize, that's mine. I still got it, boo. I still got it. There's your signature right there. I still got this thing, y'all, over 10 years ago. That go to show you, I don't buy nothing that I don't, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not wasting my money on that shit. Not calling that shit, but that's why I still got it, because it was, I love art, beauty, and anything people create with their hands, it is to be cherished, because that's their pride possession. And if you're attracted to it, you're attracted to it. Now, of course, I'm not attracted to everything people do with their hands. You know, it just depends on what moves me that time when I'm shopping, and there was like a craft, a bazaar or something, right? So that's why I was like, oh, that's a cute little bowl. That's kind of unique. And it had a leaf in it. So it even had a leaf in it. And I was like, that's kind of cute. So I was like, I think I'm gonna get this and support this sister. I believe it was a sister. You know, I think that's where I got it from. Yeah, I think it is. Don't make me lie. It got SB on it or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying or maybe I'm confused. But it came from somewhere. Somebody did it with their hands. And I gotta, yeah, see, my nose went to itching. See what I'm saying? My nose went to itching. But I appreciate art with people's hands and stuff, right? Because that's their creativity and it's personal. People's artwork is personal to them. Even though we may not like it or we may like it, it's still personal to them, right? So I still got something my son made when he was in high school. I think he was in, don't make me lie. I gotta ask him, but I believe it was high school. And it's a little bell ball with my name on it. And I still got it to this day because he made it with his own hands. So again, appreciate people's art. If it's always can find a place for it, even if it's a change bowl, a jewelry bowl, a earring bowl or whatever, or a crystal bowl. And these are good for crystals because it's easy. Sometimes I put this outside and let it charge. In the crystals, I don't never have to move them out of this bowl, you know. So I just use them as little bowls of crystals so I can lay around the house and have that energy, right? Ooh, yes, love the baby's artwork. Oh, and then my grandbabies got turtles over here they made. Y'all, they are so fucking cute. They are so fucking cute. And I was like, oh, Kiana, you got to keep that because you never know. You just never fucking know. You're going to look back on that little turtle and you're going to be like, oh my God, I remember when he made this in first, second grade. And now he made it last year. Casey came back and made it. So now they both got it. And I was like, oh, they made a green turtle. Isn't that cute? And the turtles are very important for spirituality. All right, slow and steady, what? Wins the race. Protective shell, right? Protective covering, right? What are those crystals called? That cleanse blue conite and black conite. And quartz does, and selenite. Selenite, quartz. Quartz is this. Selenite is this. Did I move it? Oh Lord, what did I do with it? Oh. Black conite and blue conite. Kynite. These automatic self-clean and the tumbling. I'm gonna just use my wand. Oh, here it is right here. These. You don't have to save these or do anything with these, but I do because I didn't want to get a lazy habit. So that's why I told y'all I did stuff, whatever they say, oh, you don't have to do this. Nah, because I didn't want to be lazy with my spiritual journey. So I made sure when I cleaned all of it, I cleaned all of it. Because I wasn't going to be like, oh, did I remember to clean this one? Did I clean this one last week? Shit. No. All of them get cleaned. So I know when I need to do it again, all of them are getting it done again. So it doesn't matter if it does it or not. But I'm going to clean it because I want my stuff clean. Okay? This is your spiritual journey. It's supposed to be taken with care. Self-love and self-care. That's why it's not like religion. It's not like that. You have responsibility and ownership. And if you're going to deal with crystals, then you clean your crystals. If you're going to work with crystals, then you touch your crystals. You speak to your crystals. You move your crystals around. Don't let them fucking cake up dust. They ain't going to work. They dirty. So So that's why I didn't let myself get lazy with these. Even though I could have, I didn't want myself to be lazy with them. I want to make things smooth as possible. And I can remember doing everything, say June, like I got them out there that we just did on the grid and it moved and shuffled everything up. But I was like, fine, main thing, I just want them charged before I put them under the bed. So now this right here, I'm gonna have to do all the rest of them before the end of this month. Because now I'm gonna know for summertime, all my crystals at the change of summer been clean. So use mama cycles, use Mother Nature cycles, use summer, spring, winter, fall, use the moon, the new moon, the full moon, use those as remembrance, as a way to remember some spiritual or your spiritual bath, your spiritual hygiene, your grounding. I went out there this morning and put my foot in the dirt and was sweating like a sauna. Like just stood out there for 10, 15 minutes, put my foot on the ground. I did grounding. Came in here and I was about to clean and some said, no. I went in the room and saw that thing. I was like, I'm sick of this tray like this. I need to get on here and do this dang on membership thing and teach them how to do a grid or show them how to do a grid and so I can put my crystals up. So, cause I knew I've been waiting for months, y'all. Probably 3 or 4 months these crystals been like this, and that's not like me. But I knew I wanted to do it, and I didn't want to have to pull them back off again. So now I can go put my crystals up. I can go finish. I already shocked them, right? Now I gotta program them, but I'm gonna purge them, and then I'm gonna program them with the sun. So there's a routine you do. When you develop spirituality, you develop your own unique routine for whatever module T, whatever spiritual toolbox you got going on. You develop your own routine. Make it your own, because that's what make it powerful, and that's what make it you, and that's what make it potent. Because it's you, okay? And not what somebody else told you to do. So it doesn't matter what part of this you take or don't take or how you do it. Let it flow through you. Let the energy flow out to the grid. And that way you're going to know, you're going to have that connection. But please do, if you don't do nothing else, clean your crystals. Okay? Clean your crystals if you don't do nothing else. It just take a little bit of water. I dump these all the time, but like I say, you can't let them sit there because they're going to mesh apart and tear. I don't advise that, but I do it because I know how to get it back out. So, and put it and start patting it dry. I'll pat this one dry. You know, I won't let the water sit on these like, I won't let them sit on this like I would let them sit on this. I just go ahead and start patting it with the towel, and then I let it sit there. But a thing of water, ice cold water, right? A little jar, a little Pyrex bowl. Let me show you. With some ice. And this is usually the bowl I use too. So put some water in it, put some ice, have a dish towel, and then it's cold, and then I take them and I go whoo, and then I shoot and pull them back out. I don't let them, because it shocked them. So it shocked everything off of it, right? There's nothing on it. I polarized it. I neutralized it. So you don't have to, which I could do it again. You know, get the dish towel, get some ice, right? Get a cup, get some ice, get some water. Oh, ice maker, y'all. I can't stand anything I'm like, why we got it? Why we got the bitches? Why? Somebody tell me why we got them and they don't even clean the ice.
No.
Just a waste. Just a damn waste here. Okay. Why I'm on here? Because some people be like, what she mean? You know, some people gotta see shit. So okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because I know some people gotta see shit. Stop yelling. Let me put some water. And I'm going to show you, because now that I've had them sitting there, I do need to shock them again, literally. I really do, because they've been sitting for a long time since I did it. Put some water, boom. Okay? Get some ice. Boom, because I would be in the kitchen, I would be already over there. Right? Y'all there? Is y'all there? And then I'm gonna get off. But I'm gonna go ahead and close it out with this so people can see. Since it's on this video, so everybody can see how it's actually done from the beginning. Whenever you buy a crystal in a store, or anybody gift you a crystal, this is what you're gonna do. If anybody gift you a crystal, give you a crystal, buy a crystal, shopping at a bazaar or any, I don't give a fuck, okay? Get that goddamn crystal clean. So now, a little bit of water, right? It's gonna be cold. Yeah, see? And I can put some more, but I ain't going to. Usually I have more ice covering the top. But I want it cold. Let me get some more. That's not cold enough. That's why I use a lot of ice. That's why I use a lot of ice. Because I want that bitch frozen. Because I want to wipe everything off. Everything. See there? There you go. Watch this. Look at God. Bow, 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 bow. Okay. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Now I need some more water. They just got shot. So, you see that? That's what I do. Clear my crystals. And then these can go straight outside and now I can put them on my altar after they charge. I don't have to work, because I wasn't going to put them directly on my altar because I knew they'd been already sitting in this too long already. So they done damn picked up some more shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got to the end of this month to get all these damn crystals done just like this and reprogrammed. There you go. And that's what I do. Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. See my little selenite went in there? See, I told you I put my selenite in there. I don't play. Oh, shit. Or I can pull. Boy, look at her. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Just get them out. And they cleaning off the dirt. Oh, shit. Ha! Okay, get them out though. But if you don't care about redoing the water, I would have just dumped them in a strainer though. But I'm not doing that over here. So that's why I'm having to suffer through this cold water. Right? Whew. A few more. And you can see the water is dirty. One more. That's it. Okay. Wow. Look how dirty that water turned. Y'all see that? That's how dirty, because they were sitting on top of that and everybody kept walking by, the dogs and everything. And that is nasty. That is so fucking nasty. Right? And now I'm going to get the red one, clean that off. I'm going to put them on there and go put them in the sun. That's crazy. That is so crazy. If I tell you that's crazy, right? Look. And from here on out, there's my selenite and there's my selenite. And I just immediately dry because they're shredded. Because they're really not supposed to be in the water. But see how quick I got them out? Don't nothing happen to them. This didn't get in there. So that's what I do. And then that sun gonna charge these boo-boos back up. And this will be my summer cleanse for my crystals. And they're gonna be ready to go. And you can do it again next month, or if you feel a difference, in your crystals, like something they don't feel like they amplified, then just put them in the sun. You may not have to polarize them again, but at least put them in the sun and they'll get recharged. This is because I needed to polarize. I wanted to. You don't have to do this, but when you get a new crystal in that water, or rinse it off or something, because I ain't trusting nothing nobody else had their damn hand on. There you go. So now, look at there. Look how easy that is. Now just put them on there and go sit them out in. Look, even the knights went in there. Those are some other knights, black knights, because I have them in all my bowls to charge my crystals. In case I feel lazy, tired, don't want to do it. I know they still kind of somewhat clean. But this is stripped. All this is, whatever was programmed in these crystals, gone. I shocked it with the cold water. If you do it, don't let them sit in the cold water. Shock them. A few minutes is all they need. That's it. And now they're going to charge, and now I'm going to put them back where they're supposed to be. Because that was getting on my damn nerves, to tell you the truth. And I can still use that water or get some fresh water. There you go. There you go. And them little pieces of adventuring. There you go. See how simple that is? That's all that is. That's all y'all got to do. Don't never take crystals from people that you don't clean off, because you don't know what they programmed those crystals to do. You don't know. And it's just for your safety anyway. Yeah. And it's just for your safety anyway. All right, get an ice. Don't play it, just get one if you don't get it. Okay, so see, with the first batch that I took out, where the crystal grid, matter of fact, I need to dump them bitches, but they outside in the sun for 20 minutes now. The grid that we just did, they're outside for 20 minutes now. I actually need to go dump them bitches though, now that I think about it. But I can do that later on the counter. But main thing is I want to get them clean, and I want whatever I've been using them for over the course of the last few months, with putting them in my purse or putting them in my sachet and putting them on me, I want that energy off. You got it? Because what if tumbling is good for staying grounded, but it's good for something else too, but I programmed it to keep me grounded. But now I want to use it for the other benefits that it has. But I only programmed it for the grounding part. Now you see why stripping them is good, because if I was feeling nervous or anxiety and I put that in there and I never cleaned that crystal, where do you think that went? Where do you think that went? It's in the crystal, right? That energy, I transferred it. And the thing about tumbling, anybody shoots you negativity, it transmute it and give it positive back to you. So it works like a filter almost, with little holes, like in this towel. If somebody give me the evil eye and I got it on right here, before it get to me, it's supposed to transmute it where you only feel the positive. Or I've seen it done when I go to the cash register, and I used to have the tumbling up here, and people would try to get an attitude with me when Rona was around, right? Everybody was antsy and afraid, and they would try to be so nasty, right? For no fucking reason, even after that. And like they got a bad day. And I noticed when I had that tumbling on, they would start and they would shut up. They would shut up. They were literally shut down. And I'd be like, and I would look like that. Oh shit, I got the tumbling necklace on today. And it would have been transmuted everything they tried to do around positive, even if it means they got to shut up. Or they'll start being nice before you get out of that line, that cash register line. They'll start talking all nice. Like they'll recognize what they just did and they'll switch gears. Y'all, that motherfucker's powerful, bitch. I done seen that motherfucker do that so many times for me. I was like, that tumbling got that ass. Y'all, I be like, that damn black tumbling got that ass, boy. That black tumbling cooled that motherfucker off. Okay? That motherfucker didn't say shit. Y'all, I'm not saying they're gonna do that all the time and gonna do that to y'all, but I work with my crystals. So that's probably why it did that. Okay, because I work with my crystals. I don't just leave them up somewhere. This little damn thing. Look how dirty that thing. Look how dirty that thing was. That would have been not right. Hush. Be quiet. That would have been unrighteous. That would have been, look at this. This was the first thing they were on. That would have been unrighteous if I would have took them crystals and put them on my altar. Unrighteous. Just so unrighteous. Stop pulling for you. Hurt him. I'm going to tell your mama. Kiana. I'm telling your mama. They fighting. Arguing, chasing each other, pulling on shirts. But that would have been unrighteous. They chasing, pulling shirts and stuff. They going to fall. That would have been so unrighteous to put these, knowing they was laying around for 4 months like this and everybody going across them and they picking up everybody's energetic stuff. No, clean your stuff, y'all. Clean it, please. Please, if you don't do nothing else, clean your crystals. Don't do your crystals like that. Because your crystals ain't going to work when you need them to work if you do them like that. All right? So like I said, I just never got around to it. And this was the perfect time for me to get some cleaning done with my crystals. And that's what it is today. And now, see, I still got my selenite because I took them out of the water very quick. And like I said, I've even put this one in there before. Usually I do dump it in there because it sits under the screen. And I'm going to go over there and dump it right quick and bring it back out. Because that one definitely needs to be cleaned. Because it sits over here with me. And here, okay, I cleaned these two. And then here's this other one that needs to be cleaned. So I can put these two up there because I did clean them. And that one, I need to go put in that dirty water over there. I don't know if I'll be able to get the big one in there yet. I might need a bigger one for that one. But I got time. I ain't in a hurry. If you do it seasons and moon cycles, until you get a routine down and pick a day yourself as a practitioner or whatever you do, then you can change up. Or you can leave it around those days if the weather permits. Like if it's not, because sometimes you would have to move it according to if it's raining, snow. And another thing before I go, and I hope this helps y'all, just kind of get something down. Write it on a calendar if you can't remember. But a lot of times I take advantage of the summer with my crystals. The winter time it's hard because even if it's cold and the sun out, they don't get to me as purified of an energy boost doing it in spring and summer. So spring and summer is my go-to, but the thing about the moon cycles and stuff, you got to move around if it rains or if it thunderstorms. And I've even charged mine in a thunderstorm because it's electric. So even if you can get them where they're not, you can watch them, the thunderstorm is perfect. Y'all, I'm an earth sign. I use the elements. I'm an earth sign. I use everything in nature. That's a magician. You use everything in nature. But I'm also the empress. So I'm grounded. I don't have to use everything in nature because I am nature, right? I am Venus stars. So I am nature. I am the resources. I am the elements. But I do capitalize off of them elements when I need to, like put them in the sun and use that extra to go all the way through that crystal and pull out and extract what I may miss. Okay? So I hope that helps y'all to get in there. And I'm not saying spend your last check. I'm not saying that. Work with what you already got. Look them up and see what you can put together. But the first set of crystals should always be the rainbow for that purpose. It's always like the tarot deck is always this when you start. This is always when you start. You got it? Because then if I got goosebumps in my hair, because if I want to carry this to work, all 7 of them motherfuckers up in here, I don't have to scramble around. I know the colors of the rainbow. I know what crystal is the base crystal. You know what tarot deck is the base tarot deck, right? So think of it like that. Stop taking shortcuts and going to oracles. Stop going to the more cutie-putie, patootie, cards, and just go with the basics. I'm talking about the newbies. But even if y'all already jumped the gun and went to the advanced, see, you need to go back and recapture. Because there was a reason why, and now you saw it. Because if I wanted to do a grid of the chakras and put it under my bed, I can perfectly align all my chakras. You don't need a Reiki master like me. You can have me if you want to hire me, yes. But you can do it yourself. See? You can do it your damn self. You don't need a Reiki master. That's just for class purposes and training purposes and attuning somebody else to be. Because you got to open the way for somebody else to be able to be a master. So that's why I had to go all the way through Reiki master, because I didn't want to stop at 1 and 2. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to stop at just 1 and 2. No, I wanted to be able to tune other people. And I got the perfect energy for it. I just haven't done it. Okay. But I have done long distance Reiki, and I have done 1 and 2 on people, but I haven't done the Reiki master. But it ain't that I can't do it, because I do it every day with y'all anyway. But it's more intense than that, right? It's more stuff that go along with that. But that's why, confirmation, that's why you want to learn the basics first. And then you can venture out with the other crystals. So if you're going to start, see if you got each one of these first, because that'll be less expensive. Start with this and then go get the extras. But don't go broke. Please don't go broke. Find them real. Make sure they're cool to touch. Like, yep, cool. See? It's going to be cool automatically. I ask them, because I've had people lie. And that's why I ask them anyway, just to see what they say. But I know how to check them, though. So I'll be like, is he real? One lady got fucking smart with me. Bitch, I'm paying for this motherfucker. No, I don't. They all real. This lady did this to me in Houston, y'all. I almost bitch. You know how many motherfuckers sell fake shit? I wasn't saying is it real to be insulting. I'm saying it real because I'm looking for real. And bitch, for one thing, I'm spending my goddamn money. So I deserve what the fuck I'm paying for. Because I have bought them and they haven't been real. And people lie. And one Pakistan Muslim man or something, I went to one of his little stores, a little bazaar. And at first, I didn't even know that, y'all. This was a long time ago. I didn't even know how to tell the difference. I thought I was just, they all was the same. Naive, that's why I say you gotta take your steps. You can't cheat. So one day, I was in some man's store, and something said, ask him, is it real? And he said, yeah, you know how you tell? He volunteered the information for me. I just asked him like I asked everybody else, is it a real crystal? Because I did know that much, right? Make sure you get a real one. Make sure it's the real thing, because I want it to work. Stop. And so he said, yeah, you know how you tell? And I was like, no. He's like, it's cold to touch. Y'all went back doing all my damn crystals trying to find out if I got some fake ones in them bitches. Look at these bitches already. 20, how long they been out there?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. 40 minutes, y'all. These bitches is hot. These bitches is hot. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't have to dump these, but I kind of want to dump them, but she might be mad at me if I do it, because she was out there watching them. So I think I'm going to leave them. They still going to work for me, but I'm thinking I'm going to leave these. But I know before I put them back in the bowls, I am going to dump them before this month is out. Oh, how long have they?
The song went away.
Oh, it went away? How long these was out?
32.
32 minutes? And these I just, no, that wasn't 32 minutes.
Yeah, you brought those out like
Just a few
10
minutes
minutes
ago, because I just
no,
dumped
it's
these.
22.
22 or 15? Probably like
22.
22 minutes.
Because you brought those out 10 minutes after you brought those out.
Okay.
Those are out for.
So now I can put these out because these got 22, those got 40. So you see how they go? That's why these is in handy, y'all. Because you don't have to walk back and forth with the bowls that you got them in. It's a lot. I got a lot of crystals around the house. So it's a lot of bowls. So I'd rather just take them out each bowl because I know what bowl they go into. And I usually switch 1 or 2 out of the bowls, but the majority of them that I don't really be active with, they go in a bowl that I don't really use. And if I need to go get them, I go get them. So that's why these are good, as just to get them out in the sun to sunbathe or moon bathe. All right, so these are programmed, from the sun. Those are all the light codes, all the energy. So now I can put these on my altar once I fucking clean it up, because I need to get on that shit too. So that's what I'm saying. I write down everything, because usually when I do my altar too, y'all, it's usually when I'm gonna do my crystals too, because I don't like my crystals to be sitting up there and the altar clean, but the crystals ain't. So I got goosebumps. So that's why, and I'm gonna wash this out. I got about 2 or 3 more of these, I think, because I got a lot of crystals, and these even get charged. Sometimes I just set these out there and get these charged. This is limestone with tumbling and stuff in it. A lot of good stuff for blockage and all this stuff out. So this gets charged, limestone gets charged, my 2 pyramids get charged. So everything that's spiritual that can get charged, for as crystals and limestones, get charged, y'all. And I'm telling you, when you develop a routine, you got it. You got it. And then what makes that even more powerful, you will use that routine for almost a lot of it. And so it cuts out all, like, this is the day, clean the altar. The crystals are clean. Clean the altar. You're going to wipe the altar down on a regular though, but especially when you're going to do the crystals, make sure the whole thing is clean, because now it's potent. Now it's got all that damn good juju and the juju and the mojo and the cocoa. That's what I'm talking about. See how that go? Hope that helped y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. I'll see y'all later for pop-up. What time is it? We got, 2:51. We got Yemia number 1, Crystal number 2, Slade number 3, Starlight number 4. Who is that? Renee number 5, Annette, I can't read my writing. Annette number 6, Tanya number 7, Dr. C number 8. Make it quick, because I'm going to cut it off. Today is the 14-14, 25-25, 35-35, 45-45. All right, so I added the 14-14 today, Juneteenth, so we're going to capitalize on that energy. See how I took care of that energy with my crystals? What'd you think I got a piece of? And what did we say? It said what? Congratulations. Is not congratulations a celebration today? And I didn't even fucking know that until we looked up the angel number. You see how the ancestors work? Y'all see how the ancestors work? I had no idea those crystals was going to be doing that, because I didn't count them. I was just putting them out there to make a grid, and boom, end up, some said count. What? What angel number is that? Boom, congratulations. And it's Juneteenth. Boom. Congratulations, KAU. See how that works? Ashe, new beginnings. KAU LWO, new beginnings. Y'all see how that came in alignment? And to think I was going to do a candle today, and Spirit said I had to ask Kem I had to ask the divine 2 or 3 times. I was like, no candle on Juneteenth? Now I know why. Because of these crystals. I had to do this crystal grid. I didn't even know Spirit was saving this crystal grid for today. I had no idea this crystal grid was being saved for today, because it's like 4 months ago I was supposed to do it. And I was like, I'm not putting them damn crystals back on my altar till I do this and clean these bitches off. And I missed spring. I missed the first day of spring, so I was like, it's a wrap. I ain't doing it then. Do it for the summer. And that is congratulations. Because it is about yellow, success, abundance, right? I'm telling you, this is awesome, y'all. Congratulations, 144777. I'm telling you, y'all, Congratulations. That's what I'm up. Evil eye again. Return to sender times a million. Your ass ain't gonna never see if you keep sending me malicious evil eye and jealous evil eyes. You gonna be blind for the rest of your life in many lifetimes. Stop fucking with me. Return to sender, cut your ass down at the root. Get off my page. You don't like my shit, get the fuck off. That's simple as that. Don't fucking look. And don't fucking send me no evil eye, cause bitch, you're about to be blind and never awoke. Okay? And you gonna be coming around in circles up in this bitch. All right, Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And still got that egg clean. Let me give it back to him, Spirit, whoever that was. Yep. I'm waiting on your ass. Oh, yeah. See, you keep fucking around, you're gonna get something. Could absorb it, Archangel Michael. Absorb it. Whoever just did that, absorb it. Whoever did it yesterday 4 or 5 times, absorb it. Thank you. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Keep fucking playing with me. Oh, okay. They mad now. Look at them. You still ain't off my channel though. Why you not off my channel? You know you finna get this shit back, right? Absorb all that negative evil eye spirit. We're gonna return to sender times 1,000. Times 1,000. Times 1,000. Times a million. Times a million. Times a million. Times 100-fold. Times 100-fold. Times 100-fold. Y'all, don't play with me. Shit. They gonna get tired. They gonna see what's gonna happen to their ass. They be like, God damn, that egg cleanse done hit my ass. Yep. That egg cleanse Kim did done hit your ass. Don't play with these motherfuckers, y'all. Don't play with them. You see what they doing. What did I do to deserve that? What did I do to deserve that? I'm teaching my collective. What did I do to deserve that? You see what I'm saying? If you don't like me, you are jealous of me, you envious of me, the last thing you want to fucking do is pop up on my feed. The last thing you want to do is look at my profile. Oh, y'all, and by the way, KAU Collective, make sure y'all go to Facebook and find me because I got the professional tool now, so y'all can give me stars over there. Y'all can give me donations and shit. So go over there. I'll be sharing my YouTube videos from here over there. So go ahead and give me some stars, y'all. If you already seen it, just go over there and give me some stars. Go over there, Collective, and give me some stars. I'm professional, bitch. That's that celebration. On Facebook, they finally let me have it, y'all. I'm like, bitch, I've been on here forever, as long as everybody else, and you just not giving me this shit? See how they do me? Like, really? Yeah, I'm saying, so make sure y'all go on there, like my YouTube channel. All right? I mean, my Facebook channel. This is my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go over there. Let me go. Let me see how y'all can see it's me. I gotta do the blue check mark, but it says influencer 7.7 thousand and 1,000 following. That's me.
Why you got this out?
Why? Because I had ice to shock them crystals with to clean them.
Boy, you know you messy.
She's talking about, boy, you know you messy. Your kids was digging it and eating it. Talking about, can I have some ice?
Lord.
I was like, yeah, get some ice. It got love heals at the top. There's the professional. Let me get y'all. It's right under my video here. Hold up. Let me find it. I've been sharing some shit. There it is right there, y'all. You'll see that. See that boost right there? Professional public figure. So it's going to say public figure on there. That's mine. So you're going to say, be ready for the truth, because you know I got to warn you, right? You know I got to warn you, right? Yeah, I got to warn you. And then it go right there. I got to warn you again, because I have this on my feed, but I shared it from somebody else. Danger, spiritually enlightened being, armed with self-knowledge, God within. So I got to warn y'all. Yeah, the same one over here is the same one over there, okay? Don't follow if you're going to hate. Y'all, but they gave me that damn thing. I was like, no, they gave me that thing. So it's really a congratulations. Look, I said, we got to stop beating like this, because I turned over y'all, and I think my children must have texted or something. And so I turn over, and I barely got my eye open. You know, you can see your children, right? I'm like, what the hell they want this early? So I turn over, and guess what popped up? That did. You're professional. I'm like, why the fuck they doing this? I ain't even got my eyeballs open yet. I can't see this shit. I'm thinking I'm answering my children, and before I can even pop up, I go to Facebook, that thing go pop, and I go, why y'all do this shit so early in the fucking morning? I gotta read this shit, you know? So, that was a surprise. That was a surprise right there, because I was like, I can't even read the shit. What it say? What it say? So I had to snapshot it. In case I had to go back and do something, I had to snapshot it. So, because I couldn't read it, I was trying to get my eyes open. So I was like, okay, new opportunities, right, Dora? KAU, we in there. LWO, KAU University, Kem Arts University, we in there. Right? It said, don't hate and learn to congratulate it, right, Anonymous? That's why people's stuff won't grow. Because when you're too busy hating on other people's progress, your progress is going to be stopped. It's going to be stunted, or it's going to be stagnant. Got to learn to give people congratulations when you know they've been doing the work and been working hard. A little congratulations it don't cost zero. Okay? It don't cost zero to share knowledge and wisdom. It don't cost nothing. Even I learned that my own self. I just condensed it down so y'all don't get frustrated. And that's why I said you still can make it your own. But that's the stuff I learned on my journey with the crystals, right? Excuse me, confirmation. So I'm just making it easier because I know how I didn't have that discipline at first, just like changing water daily on the altar. One of my spiritual brothers told me, he said, change the water daily. I was like, oh, shit. You know, so I was like, damn, this gonna be hard. So when I would brush my teeth, immediately I would go get the water. Some days I would forget and I'd be like, fucking mad at myself. Then some days I wake up, God, I ain't changed the water. I would just beat myself up. That's why I'm telling y'all, don't beat yourself up when you're trying to do a routine because you're gonna mess up. But I learned to change the water daily on my altar, not weekly. Daily is what, and I had altar water and bedside table water. So I was just doing both. At the time, I only had two, right? The nightstand and the altar. Now I got like 4 or 5 glasses of water I changed. So that built up with time. Of course, I had to get the routine because I wasn't used to putting water out all day. And like you're not going to be used to the crystals, that's why I tried to let y'all pick either the sun, the moon, or someday you can, that's easy, and you can mark it on the calendar until you got it in your program, reprogramming yourself. And once you reprogram yourself, you don't really need to much think about it. At that point, now I'm fluid with it. Now I've learned to be fluid with it. My spiritual baths were done like that. Now I'm fluid with it. I feel it when I know when my energy feels funky. I'm going to get a spiritual bath, even if it's 7 days a week, even if it's 14 days a week, even if it's the whole fucking month. I'm going to do it because I know now. I'm fluid enough to know now that my energy tells me when something is off. So again, don't beat yourself up with the crystals. Don't beat yourself up with the spiritual baths. Just take it little micro steps till you get it down, and then you can branch out. Then you can make it more complex. And then it's going to trickle over into everything else you might do that's spiritual. You know, walking or grounding, or you'll figure out, it'll pop up. Like when I went out there for a few seconds early this morning, I had my house shoes on and I still got them on. Spirit said, get in the grass. I said, oh, I was like, damn, but I didn't want to be out here this long. I don't even think that's going to be long enough. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm getting in the grass like Spirit said. It might rain tomorrow. So I would have got it out the way. And that's why Spirit said, go out there and get your foot grounded. You're doing everything else, but now I need you to go out there and get some sun. I need to get some sun on here. I need to get some vitamin D up in here. I need to get my souls connected with Mother Earth, Mother Nature, right? Let her pull stuff off of me from the soles of my feet. So y'all got to listen to yourself. If you don't do anything else, listen to yourself. And I'm always going to tell you to do that. So do what's working with you for the spiritual community, you know, and the spiritual list, or y'all getting into the practice. Do what works for you. Take the advice of other people, because it's not going to hurt you what I gave you today. None of that's meant to hurt you. None of that's going to hurt you. But then I say, develop your own routine around what I told you today. Because I don't know what works for y'all. I don't know how busy y'all are. I don't know how many children y'all have. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how many years you've been doing this. But don't get frustrated and quit. Just don't quit, because it's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. It's going to pay off. Just don't get frustrated and quit. You'll figure it out. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they acting like a spiritual kid, like a kid, yeah. And the thing about it, you went outside barefooted today too, Celia? See? We needed something we needed something to root us, ground us, plant us. Something was off. So Mother Nature, and remember, that's the root chakra. If you're not sitting on the butt, you're standing on the feet, right? The best way, or to lay down on the back, you get all the chakras, right? Or to hug a tree, you get the chakras. Hug them front, hug them from the back, and wrap your hand around like this chair, like this, and throw your head back on there, and you'll do all chakras, right? Or do it and just lay your head on there, or lay your forehead on a tree, right? But to do the root chakra, you sit with your butt on the ground. And the feet, it still works, but you know what I'm saying? So yeah, use the elements. That's to root you, ground you, get something off of you that needed to be pulled off from the chakras and the ley lines and meridians in Mother Earth that we got too, because we are her. We are nature. So we have to nurture ourselves with nature, right? And all the energy and forces and herbs and elements and crystals that belong with nature. Y'all, don't let these motherfucking religious folks tell y'all this shit is evil. No, bitch. You trusting a man to pray for you and do everything for you, that's fucking evil. When you can do it your damn self. Spirituality, we don't have to go through middlemen to connect with source. We go right to the source. Religion teaches you to go through somebody else to connect to God. That's for those that don't want to do it themselves, lazy as fuck, and scared to do it. They go through middleman. This ain't that in spirituality. Spirituality, we ain't afraid because Mother Nature ain't make us to be afraid. That's not even a spiritual construct. That's the human goddamn construct to provoke fear in y'all, right? And that's why I gave y'all some of them root chakra crystals too, so you can get those, so you can not be. But that definitely helps, Celia, to ground your energy, any anxiety, anything energetically holding on to you, shoot, down in the ground. Get it off. Get it off. And it's elevating at that. So you can't get no more better than that. To be elevated in nature? Gosh, come on now. Come on now. I agree. Next time I'll sit down too. Yeah, just sit down for a little bit. Even if it's 5 or 10 minutes, it's going to ground your root chakra because it's back there, right? It's your butt. You know, it's going to ground you. So yeah, sit on your butt, Indian style, or just lay your legs out like this and just, like if you was on a pool, like if you was on a pool chair, you can lay like that with your hands propping up, or you can just sit there like this with your legs straight out and just sit there for 5 or 10 minutes. It ain't gotta be all day. The longer the better. Stargaze while you're out there. You know, we stargaze. I don't know if white people stargaze or not. Black people, we stargaze. I don't know if y'all do that practice either. So stargaze and moon gaze and stargaze and sun gaze is also good for decalcifying the pineal gland. All right, and opening that third eye. So I do all 3 of them. Okay, I've done all 3 of them. I ain't blind. And I look dead at the sun when I do it. And chant. You know, and sometimes you can, like y'all may want to do it like this because that's what y'all used to. Right? Because we can look at the sun. Right? It takes practice to look at the sun for more than 5 minutes without tearing up and trying to go like, I can't do it. Yeah, it takes practice. It takes practice. So you can either do it like this and it'll hit there, close these, and it'll hit there, and just do this number like that, right directly at the sun. You know, I know it. So some of y'all do need to do it like that. Me, I look dead at it. I am a sun child. So I look dead at the sun, okay? You know, and get it in my retinas, get it inside, right? Because this is the most transparent skin we have, like real transparent, real like filmy, thin, right? I want the sun up in that bitch. I want the sun up in the motherfucking eyeballs, okay? I want it all, goddammit. I want all I can get, damn. I want all I can get from that most Most High Son, as a child of the Son. You know. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Hotep. We gonna get off of here because I gotta get back on for pop up in a minute. Let me, I ain't even got nothing. Did I get something to eat? I think I did get a little bit. I probably need to eat one more time. And do some more cleaning on some crystals that I don't need up right now. I'm gonna do some more of those. I'm gonna dump that dirty ass water out. That's for damn sure. I ain't finna put nothing else in that damn water. That was nasty. Ugh. Ugh. But I knew it was dirty because I saw it. I saw it accumulating, and I thought, oh, I got to hurry the fuck up. You see that dirt sitting over there? Y'all see that? That's where all them crystals was. Look. Ugh. Y'all, that was all. That was all the crystals. I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. We gotta get this clean before we put this on the altar. We gotta get this clean, child. Okay, thank y'all. Ashay. See y'all later. Bye, y'all. Peace, love, and harmony. Thank you, everybody. Hope that helps everybody. See y'all.